EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the New Orleans Saints.
Let's go. Let's do this.
Blue 58.
Mike 54. Mike 54.
Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
Check 52.
Team Mike.
Right there. 54. Right there.
They'll start it on the ground with Jones. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it. So those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now a draw play. This is Jones. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. From the gun, it's Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Rush in. Rush in. Rush in.
Operating from the gun, Rodgers. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The linebacker, Demario Davis, got a hand in to break that one up.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Check nickel.
Here's Rodgers. Going to throw again. It's caught here by Adams. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Here we go again.
Now Rodgers to throw on 3rd down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kiko Alonso. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. It was 3rd down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
Lutz good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
The Packers take over at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
I got wide.
Check. Look.
Right now, you got 58.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go, baby. We need turnovers. Get that ball. Get that ball.
Now it's Rodgers. Incomplete.
But there was no trace of nervousness there. He was able to diagnose that play from his linebacker position, stay in excellent coverage, and bat the ball away.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
All day, dog. Watch the safety.
Wide left.
The give is to Jones. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Here's J.K. Scott set to do the punting honors. Deontay Harris deep for New Orleans. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at the 20.
Watch the slant.
Hey, easy.
My mate.
From the gun, it's Breeze. It's caught. Smith. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. The first carry now, this is Alvin Kamara. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
Ready. 95-56.
Watch the pass. Tight end right. Tight end right. Hey, we got 4. We got 4 now.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Good defense holds him to only a yard as it'll be 4th down. Breeze going to throw. The open man is Smith. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
Let's go.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner.
I decided to mix it up on that
how they
one.
plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on 4th down here early in the game.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Tight end's left. Tight end's left. 4 down.
To throw is Breeze. That'll be complete to Cook. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 34-yard line.
5-9.
Bree's going to come up here, 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
There's more coming. There's more where it came from.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ready. 95-56. 95-56.
Tight end right. Tight end right. 4 down. 4 down.
Easy.
From the 29, Breeze. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 19.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield, a really nice pickup.
Ready.
Breeze going to come up here, 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game.
SOS.
Hey, break it down, fellas. Break it down. 36.
Into the red zone, it's Breeze. And incomplete, crisis averted, almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Ready.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
12.
Mike's 50.
Now Breeze. And this is Cook with a grab. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Third catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down.
Ready. 95-56.
Check. Mike 42. Let's go, D. Big series right here. So we got to step it up. Check safety. Shift.
Trying to pound it in, Kamara. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Mike 42. 3 buns.
Now Breeze. The quick slant caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. From 8 yards out. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them play running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier.
A run there on first down gets 3 up to the 28. A gain of 3, second down.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Check 20.
All right.
Check 24.
Rodgers going to throw. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Green 18.
Rip left, rip left. Check.
Right left.
On first down, Rodgers. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone, and the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
Ready.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Watch the screen. Shift. Check 3.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
Ready. 280.
Check pass. Here we go.
Tight right.
5-9.
4 down. Check.
Shotgun now, Breeze.
It's our time.
And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Ginn has it complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down.
First down, New Orleans.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Come on now, let's go.
Ready. 95-56.
Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job. Writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards. Breeze now. Thomas has got it. Complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 21-yard line.
Ready.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. On the ground, this is Kamara. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
95-56.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
And the Saints.
Check. Hey, alert 3.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
11.
50's the mic. 50's the mic. I got
Smooth.
I got you.
Second and 5 now. Breeze. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
Great job, man.
Michael
Keep getting those
Thomas
touchdowns.
in the final seconds of the first half. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. And oh, it's no good. For the second time now in this first half, he's missed an extra point. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry?
And I think the ball's out, and this one will actually go out of bounds, so no recovery. And that is how we conclude this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Mason Crosby, the kickoff for Green Bay.
Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
Ready.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Kill. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship.
They start the second half with Kamara. Space to maneuver at the 40. He's at the 40. And down to the 19-yard line. A big play there out of Kamara. 56 yards on the ground. And a guy that can change the game, shows you a glimpse of it right there, taking the ball down inside the red zone.
It just tells you how tough it is for a defense. You just hold on all game and essentially hold your breath. Will they break a big one on us at any point during the game? It just happened right there.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now Breeze. He gets it to Thomas. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Ready.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
You're not ready. You're not ready.
Chance.
Back.
Kamara. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. To throw, it's Breeze. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run to.
The kick by Lutz is good. And that one ups the lead to 22-0. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field. But they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They trail offense. First time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Check 13.
Now on 2nd and 13. Rodgers. And that's complete to Adams. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 23 yards the pickup there.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
319.
47. He's scared. Switch. Wide. Get wide.
Back to norm.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 13 yards, first down, Packers. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Check your hot read.
Throw right.
Check. Fresh.
To throw is Rodgers. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
On 2nd down, it's Jones, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Check the backer.
Throwing now is Rodgers. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Go. Easy.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. Escaping. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack. Well, certainly not the way that they were hoping that possession would end, failing to convert on 4th.
And now they've got to make sure that they keep their poise, they keep their confidence. Just because it didn't work once doesn't mean if they get that same situation later that they shouldn't go for it again. The defense feels great, but the offense, they can't be despondent.
You got tight.
They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Preston Smith there on the stop.
Ready. We're waiting.
42's the mic. I got you, son. I got you. You're all mine. You're all mine, baby.
Get this.
You're all mine.
Sammy!
Hey, Mike's 42. Mike's 42.
I'm here all day.
Throwing on second down. Breeze. And Thomas has it. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you?
5-1.
Mike 42.
Mike, back.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. Over the middle, it's Jared Cook. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. Back now at Lambeau. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Ready.
Breeze now 14 out of 17, 82%, and it's first and 10.
Kill.
On the counter, here's Kamara. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
You got it.
Good gain there on first down and keeps him in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front. Good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively.
5-8.
Again, it's Kamara. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
Kill.
42.
Breeze to throw on 3rd and 1.
I'm coming after you.
Flush to it, and eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. The safety, Adrian Amos, comes crashing in for the sack. And, Charles, they only needed a yard there. They try to pass the football. What do you think?
Well, I can't really go all out and kill them for the call because that 3rd and 1 fake and throw it over the top for a big play, that often does work. But in this situation, the pressure got to him.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the 4th quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one. Defense is always talking about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Not the start to the drive they were looking for. That run doesn't do much at all.
No, not at all. And it leaves them with 3rd and long. And this is the time of game where these drives really start to matter. They got to make some moves.
Out.
49, check 49, check 49.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And able to find Graham, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Rodgers now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Whip. Whip, whip. Watch the whip. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Jump out!
4-7's the mic. Oh, here we go. Oh, 47.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And Graham's got it. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Let's go, baby.
Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Off the draw, here's Williams. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Yeah,
And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
See what you got.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. From the 38, Rodgers. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first.
Holding.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Adams hauling it in from Rodgers. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away, and they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Rodgers finding Adams for a Packer first.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. Rodgers gives this to Jamal Williams, and he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Big Sheldon Rankins there to bring him down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Rodgers. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. He's at the 30. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Yeah, that was a really
That's the
good
story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Lutz with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They are down big. They have not scored a single point. I don't know. Are they so defeated at this point you just want to get in the locker room and get the heck out of here?
That is one way to approach it. Sometimes coach say, that's it, okay? It hasn't worked.
Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set him back for second down.
Blue 58.
Mike 47.
You ain't going nowhere.
Throwing on second and long. Rodgers. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. P.J. Williams with a pick. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
All right, good game, man. Well done, sir. I'll write down the stats. All right, take it easy.
Ready.
Ball up to the
Ready?
35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Ready, take.
Now Kamara. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. So this one a victory here for New Orleans. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
Well, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort?
Well,
I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
It was very vanilla. Because I knew
so
other people in the room, eyes were wandering.
Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the
So we kept this
NFL
very,
on EA
very
Sports. For more, log on to easports.com.
That last
With
drive
that,
was
we
pretty good.
say
It's
so
starting to
long,
worry.
everyone, from Lambeau.
Mm-hmm.